Here we are again. Conundrum. Oh, there's a button right here. Does it work? No.
See something?
It's blue.
Got something, bud?
Probably gonna have to move on soon.
All right.
I'm sick of guard duty.
Okay.
Someone around, Nix?
Oh.
What's going on?
You can't be here.
Hey! Nick, be careful. They're not letting up. We lost them. Someone nearby? Nix, over there. Good one.
Today we're testing the Gen 7 0311 PEI. We set up the robot.
Hello, this is Dr. Grande. Today's question is, can I analyze the case of Heather? Just a reminder, I'm not going to use anything in this video. Speculating about it. Which wasn't particularly helpful. The detective assigned to the case was named Sean O'Connell. He worked for the Sandusky County Sheriff's Office. Sean brought a police dog to Somerton Apartments. The dog alerted view of the apartment a woman named Kiona. Sean noticed that Kiona had posted images on social media indicating an affinity for Mickey Mouse. Again, Heather was found in an extra-large Mickey Mouse t-shirt. It was too big for Heather, but the right size for Kiona. When Sean spoke to her, she was evasive. Kiona would later tell the media that she was evasive because she had been smoking marijuana. Sean believed that Heather must have been visiting the apartment complex to buy the shot, which again was found in Heather's sister. Kiona denied any involvement with drugs.
What do you see?
It's true. Police noticed that a white SUV had been captured on video surveillance having the same pictures as Heather's car. Mark had posted an image on social media.
Got something, bud?
White SUV. Sean had talked to a witness who implicated a friend of ours named Kay Reed, saying that Kay Reed had dumped a gun in the river. Allegedly, this gun had been stolen by someone. Police searched the river but did not find a gun. Sean still believed this was a good lead. There were two other potential suspects that Sean was looking into.
It's so weird.
Carmela. A note from Carmela to Heather was found in Heather's vehicle.
It's like a
One
bad door.
passage read something to the effect of, "You are dead to me." It didn't sound like the relationship was going too well. Heather also had a volatile relationship with her brother, Josh. A few hours before Heather left work for the last time, Josh had sent text messages to her indicating that she was, quote, too stupid to pass the LPN battery exam. Unquote. He also wrote, quote, low expectations of yourself, typical trash, making a lot of that. Josh later suggested his message was designed to shame his sister into being better. Detective Sean O'Connell believed that the best potential suspects were Keona, Omar, and Kay Rigg. He was so confident he even named them publicly. This caused damage to their reputations, mostly because of the murder accusation part. As it turns out, the DNA found under Heather's fingernails did not match any of these potential suspects. However, Sean was not forthcoming with information. He came to the investigation himself before concealing evidence. Sean quit his job as a detective manager with the real suspects to murders. Sean should have put his data skills to work to solve the ultimate cold case. Why are the McDonald's ice cream machines
Always broken.
It's easy to picture him shaking his fist at the machine and going, I won't stop until justice is self-serving. And around the same time as Sean was starting his muffin-based adventure,
See something?
the sheriff who Sean worked for, Kyle Overmeyer, found himself in a different kind of pickle. Kyle was arrested for stealing drug take-back boxes filled with discarded drugs from various police departments in Sandusky County. It looks like the sheriff confused the take-back program with a recycling program. Ultimately, Kyle ended up receiving a 4-year prison sentence. A new sheriff was elected, and a new detective was assigned to the case of Heather's murder. The 3 potential suspects who Sean was so focused on, Keona, Omar, and Kay Rigg, were cleared of any wrongdoing. Heather's lover Carmilla and Heather's brother Josh were also excluded as potential suspects. Their DNA did not match Heather's fingernails. The police needed to start over with their investigation. The new detective focused on data from Heather's phone. He found GPS data, which Sean never pursued. It supplied a more precise location of Heather's phone not long after she left work on April 9, 2015. At 6:24 a.m., just 7 minutes after she left work, the phone was just outside the door. She got the state's trailer park. She had County Road 224. Find the plan. This is only 200 miles. Plan. This trailer was occupied by a man named David Myers. Others had left work at about the same time. Police looked at Danny, the active fairly new was. They had very conversations. They asked him if he would supply his DNA, but he refused. The police returned with a warrant 2 days later and obtained Daniel's DNA. It was a match for the DNA found on Heather's fingernails. Daniel was arrested in March of 2017. Police found other evidence against Daniel. For example, he replaced some of the subfloor in his trailer less than a week after Heather's murder. He purchased a new mattress a few weeks later, and 3 months after the murder, went to a dentist.
Okay, careful.
To fix. They found in Daniel's trailer. Police found where a journal documenting sexual activities. Some of the activities were considered public. After this investigation, 10 women came forward Tracy. Heather voluntarily went with Daniel to his trailer after work. When they entered the trailer, Daniel made a sexual advance, which was promptly rejected by Heather. In a moment of anger, Daniel shot Heather to
Quinn,
death.
that sheriff from
He
Wayfar
then
used to
cleaned up
work
the
for
crime
the
scene,
Huts.
drove the
I should talk to her.
complex where it was later found, and walked the 3.2 miles back to his trailer. On February 13, 2019, Daniel Myers pleaded guilty to murder and was
What do you
sentenced to
see?
life in prison without the possibility of parole. Now moving to my analysis. Here are my thoughts on a few areas.
You guys don't drop perfectly. Well, that was like way easier than I've been making it this whole time.
Someone around next? These salt flats go on forever.
I'm with Big Bob Marley.
Yes.
My radio died.
It's strange to imagine there was an ocean here once.
You know Canto Bites on a big man-made ocean? They say all the seawater evaporating is what makes the sunset so purple. I wonder if it'll look like this someday. Ready, Nix?
I get Quinn's Beast Word here. I'll help us out.
Have been understandably upset about this characterization. The opposition to Daniel. He appeared to respond ethically. This humanized Daniel, and he convinced Heather to trust him enough to go back to his trailer and continue the conversation. He made a romantic advance in the trailer and was rejected.
What am I looking for now? Another data pad.
And then number 3, as I mentioned, the detective who worked on the case
Was bad,
first,
so.
Sean O'Connell, was investigated for
You can
concealing
either
evidence.
tell me what your boss
He
is
had
planning, or
concealed
you can
DNA results
stay in
and
there.
excluded
Soon
3 people
up.
he suspected of involvement in the murder. Sean was arrested and charged with tampering with evidence, dereliction of duty, and witness coercion. In September 2018, he pleaded guilty to 1 felony count of tampering with evidence. Sean was sentenced to 2 years in prison and released on July 2, 2020. Some people feel sorry for Sean, believing he was a good detective who just made a mistake in this particular case. Undoubtedly, he had almost sent innocent people to prison, but perhaps it wasn't intentional. This is an interesting theory, but Sean has been accused of falsifying evidence many times in his career. The concealing of evidence in the case of Heather's murder was not something that can be overlooked as an innocent mistake. In addition to falsely accusing people, Sean failed to catch Daniel. On April 12, 2015, 2 days after Heather's body was found in the trunk of her car, Sean received a tip about a man who worked with
Lota. Moguta data mabunky dunko.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready.
They're coming? You mean right now?
Could be any time. I caught one of their scouts, but he's not talking.
Jiba jama grandio sa urda du tonga.
Who's Erda?
Tar. Hut underboss. We used to work together.
Prier uba dopa miki he's nolia chapata.
I just took what I was owed. But now, a bunch of innocents are being dragged into it.
So, take the help. I'm a pretty good shot, you know.
Trust me, Kay. You don't want to mess with Erda. The man fights like a wild massive.
I fought a Rancor. Massives are nothing.
All right. If you're set on it, there's no sense wasting time. Need to get those barricades up, and then we'll see about target practice.
Venta yoku. Jama achuta ta urda che che.